Hi, I'm Margaret Greenberg. Do I look like someone that had a heart attack 4 months ago? Probably not. But I'm here today to tell you that yes, I did have a heart attack. In fact, I live in a very remote area, as you can see, and I was airlifted to a hospital Memorial Day weekend. Those of you that email with me, you might have gotten a message saying I was on sabbatical for the summer. Well, that sabbatical was really to rest and focus in on my health. No, I didn't have clogged arteries. The doctor said my arteries were beautiful. I eat right, I exercise, I don't smoke, I drink only moderately. But what caused my heart attack was stress, both physical and emotional stress. Now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, she's a coach. Doesn't she know how to take care of herself? Well, I thought I did, but I obviously wasn't. And I'm here today to just be a living example, thank goodness, of someone that survived a heart attack, someone who thought she was doing everything to be healthy. And I'm here just to remind you to listen to your body. It didn't present like it does with men, so women in particular. Heart attacks, you're not necessarily going to be clutching your chest. That's not how mine presented. So just be mindful of your body, be aware of the stress that you're under, and take care of yourself. Be well. For me, it started out with just extreme fatigue. I was working at my computer on a Friday afternoon. It was about 3 o'clock. And I just, like, this fatigue came over me where I just had to go lie down. So I did. And 2 hours later, I woke up and I got up. And about a minute later, I had this excruciating headache, what they call a thunderclap headache, that wraps around your forehead. And it only lasts about a minute or two, but it is just excruciating. I actually thought I was having like a stroke or something. So my husband brought me to bed to lie down, and I do have a mitral valve prolapse, which is a heart condition, but nothing serious. So I immediately thought it was related to my heart. My sister has a pacemaker. So I said, call my neighbor, who was a retired emergency room doctor. And I said, see if Anna will come over with her stethoscope and check out my heart. And that's when my arm started to feel numb and I started to have shortness of breath. And my husband called Anna and she said, I'm not coming over with my stethoscope. Put Margaret in the car and get her to the closest hospital ASAP. And I might have balked at that. In an earlier time in my life, I might have said, oh no, it'll pass. I'm sure I'll be fine. But I just knew intuitively that something was not right. So we live about 2.5 miles down a dirt road, so getting an ambulance down there wasn't an option. So he did bring me to the hospital. I got prompt care and then was airlifted to a metropolitan hospital. So listen to your body, listen to those symptoms. It may not be the pain in your chest, which is, I didn't have it all. So listen to your body and get prompt care. Don't think that it just might pass and you'll deal with it later, because if you do, you might not be around to live that life that you're living right now. So be well, listen to your body. Thanks.